That's how I've been feeling about the Penguin series. Like even when I'm tired and the new one drop, I'm like, I'm up like this watching it like a zombie. But it's
It's,
so
it's
good.
it's almost done, right? Or they got one more episode left. I'm waiting till all the episodes come, so I just watch them
I think
back
we.
to back.
I think it's on episode 7. I think it's on episode 7. So I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to lie to you. I don't know if they're doing 8 or 10 episodes.
Hopefully they do 10. So
It feels like a 10 episode, but it is, bro. I'd rather watch Penguin than watch the last Batman movie.
that's why I know the next Batman gonna be fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel they doing it. They're gonna do series to introduce little minute characters or whatever plots to brighten bridge the gap with the movie and the story. I mean the movie and the series. You know what I'm saying? So now when the next movie come, they don't gotta do all the extra stuff that the series already done did. You know, already done caught up because they made sure niggas watched the shit. You know what I'm saying? So now when the next Batman come, they could just continue with the plot, whatever that's gonna be. And we know like the Penguin's gonna be in there. And it's just I just, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm waiting for is that when it's finished, so I can watch it back to back and just eat it all up. I don't know why HBO still want to hold on to this old way of of making us consume their content. Why we gotta wait every week? Like, come on, son. Just
Well,
drop the joint. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you, right? I ain't gonna hold you, right? It's good enough for a week to week. Certain.
Now I feel that, but when we in the age of streaming, that is obsolete now. Because
I
you
feel
already got you already got all of it.
right.
You feel me? And
Yeah.
I get that is great and all that, but since we streaming, you might as well just give me the opportunity to pick and choose when and if I want to watch it all in one night, in
Yeah.
2 nights, 3 nights, one
Yeah.
week. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like I said, I'm waiting till everything is done and then I'm gonna just watch it back to back.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Like you rather have the option. Just the main thing. But the joint is almost an hour long each
Only
episode.
because that's how Netflix did it. Because Netflix before used to be CDs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean CDs,
I
DVDs and all that. You know what I'm saying?
what you mean.
So, and then when they pushed everything to streaming, and then they started creating new content and all that, I was just under the impression of the old ways, like, all right, it's gonna be some every week shit. And then when they dropped the whole joint, it was like, whoa, hold up, this is new. So I kind of got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Entitled to the fact, like, yo, why don't y'all wrestling them boys just do what they doing? You know what I'm saying? They like,
Yeah.
nah, because we keeping it old school over here. We traditional, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
They don't want to get modern. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. See that like, but it like see that's how I feel. Like see, X-Men '97 is good week to week, but I want to see it all at one time. Like I don't want to wait. I don't want to have to wait week to week. I want the
Shit.
option to see it all at
If
once.
it's an hour, okay, and it's HBO, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Cool, because it's HBO. Y'all put in work with majority of your series, and them shits always hit. So
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. But the rest of y'all, nah, son, y'all can't give it up like the HBO can give it up. Y'all
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
got the credentials, son.
Yeah. Yeah.
Disney, you damn sure got to give it up the whole joint.
Yeah.
You wildin', like
Yeah.
you tripping, like
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna double down on that. There's not a Netflix series that's good enough for week to week. There's not one, in my opinion, that's good enough for week to week. You got
I would say Ozark would definitely be one that's definitely on par with a week to week. It definitely would be on par. Ozark would be one
they,
off
they
the top of the head.
they're
But
probably
that
the
series is done though.
they're probably the only one. But you
I'm not gonna not Netflix. There's a few on there that could hold weight on some week to week basis, but they brought their platform different than that. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. But other platforms is like certain like bro stars and powers like
yeah, they need to drop that all at
like
once.
come on, son.
Yeah, that's all
Just
I
give
want.
me that all one time. Don't do that break in between. Y'all
Yeah,
not lit enough to give to do no break.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Those
chill, man.
those shows are no longer good enough for week to week. And I'm being honest. Like
Just drop the whole thing.
I'm not dissing them. I'm just talking about the product in itself.
Oh yeah,
I,
House Cards was another one. Oh man, if Kevin Spacey didn't get into that situation, we could have really seen how it ended. But because he got caught in that situation and he couldn't actually really finish the final season, they had to switch it up. That's why I could never watch the final season. I only watched the seasons where he was in it because he was lit in that shit. House of Cards was fire, fire. When I say the political game on House of Cards is ridiculous, and this is like 2015 when they weren't really on some political wave like that. But how they was showcasing how that political game goes, nah, you don't want to fuck with Senator Underwood, son. That man's a cold game, son. He know the game in and out. But that's another one too.
Yeah, but a lot of these shows is not good enough. Like I won't watch a Power season until the whole season is finished. I won't sit there and watch it week to week because it's not good enough. I need to see and based on their format of how they end the show and how they do this and how they do that, I have to see everything at once, even after the break, because it's not good enough to where it's week to week. The product has dropped severely ever since Amari Hardwick was on the show. I'm just keeping it a buck. It shit hit different when he was on the show. But
Definitely did.
you know what I'm saying? But the rest of but the me personally, I the exception of maybe one or two shows, Netflix drop them all at one time. Seriously. Disney, I prefer to see the Marvel 97 all at one time, but the quality is that good where you can wait a whole week. But I would prefer to see it back to back, right? Penguin, I don't hate the idea of waiting week to week because it's an hour long and it's not one of those shows where they kill you with all this fluff in the beginning, then all this fluff at the end. They giving you 55 minutes of work. Like, yo, you gonna get this work, dog. Let's say 50, 55, 57, all this is work, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So the next Batman movie, the only problem is going to happen, and I see it already. I see it already, and you gonna feel me after you watch the series, right? People is going to be rooting for other people outside of Batman. That's going to be the problem. Batman is supposed to be the hero because Penguin is so litty and the characters that they introduce it, and Penguin, the character itself, yo, this dude Colin Farrell, bro, is killing this. Like, I'm gonna be rooting for Penguin, dog. Like, yo, forget all the traditionals, B. I'm rooting for Oswald. You heard? I'm rooting for
Oswald Cobblepot.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? My man from down under, pause. Getting shaky, like, yo, that's gonna be the problem because now that they introduce the other characters, people not invested into these other characters, and now when Batman come back, or if he gonna have Robin or whoever he gonna have with him, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, oh, all right. So what Oswald talking about doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't trying to see him get caught. That's all I'm saying. Good series, man. Good series.